convinced by the assurance that they're giving at point 4 of the statement, which they're releasing to the public now?
Well, obviously, I mean, the fact that the police even comes out with this information in the first place, indicative of their unflinching commitment to dealing with crime, whether it is their own or not. And one of the issues I've observed about the police service is the seeming lack of accountability. But I've seen in recent times that IGP Dampare is taking none of that. I mean, whether you are a law enforcement officer or a politician, once you fall foul of the law, it has to catch up with you. So if really we want to deal with the threat, we need to nip in the bud the cycle of impunity. This also gives us a unique opportunity, in as much as it is detestable, to take a closer look at the recruitment regime. You see, there are two sides of the coin. Either the officer was already a criminal before he was recruited into the police service, or perhaps he got compromised on the way. And when you take a closer look at the processes involved in the police recruitment, what do we call it, procedure. The first is the completion of the police application form. Then you would attend an assessment center. After that, you go for an exams and, of course, an interview. They also undergo medicals and fitness tests. Then the most important part of it, which is the background checks, is also done. And the question is, to what extent do we check the backgrounds of these individuals who come into the police service? Because when you go to other jurisdictions, and there's an international best practice so far as background checks is concerned, they check to see if you have ever engaged in any felony, if you've ever been convicted of any felony, if you've engaged in any serious misdemeanor, if you are into drug use or past drug use, if you were dishonorably discharged from the military or any other security service, if you have a bad credit history, that includes a student SNIT loans, we used to take when we were in school.
All right.
It's also about the history of domestic violence, unreported past crimes, etc. So the question is, to what extent do we, investigate to know the kind of people we recruit into the police service?